ニューヨークの出身で子供の頃から大のヤンキースファンであるオホッピー選手。2018年に当時オリオールズに在籍していたマチャド選手のホームランボールをキャッチしてフィールドに投げ返した青年が観戦に訪れていたオホッピー選手であったということが話題になっています。ご本人がインタビューで当時のことを答えていました。また、偉大なチームメイトであるトラウト選手や大谷選手について、ご家族のことなども答えていました。
He's an Angels rookie who is taking baseball by storm. Logan Ohoppy, welcome to your first intentional talk. Thanks for coming on.
No, I appreciate you guys having me. It's pretty cool to be here. I appreciate it.
Okay, so we're going to get to your first homer, how well you've been playing in just a second, but we're not going to bury the lead. We got to talk about it because this video, it's all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to go back in time. It is April 6, 2018. It's 2 months before you get drafted, and you're attending a Yankee game as a fan. Machado hits a homer. Pick up the story from right there.
Yeah, I caught the ball and dapped up my best friend quick. His name's Kevin. He was here last night, and yeah, I mean, no hesitation really. Being a fan growing up, you know, you get booed if you don't throw it back. So yeah, threw it back, and it turned into this, and it became a pretty cool moment.
Well, and also, too, you silenced any kind of scouts that were there, whether or not you could catch and throw, because a phenomenal catch, and then the arm strength to get it back to the infield was pretty impressive. But to go there as a visitor and you know, watch a game, now you get to go to Yankee Stadium. You grew up in Long Island. What was that like as a player now to make your debut at Yankee Stadium? Talk us through that.
It was a cool moment. Had early work yesterday, luckily, so we came out here a little early with no one around, and it was just me at the plate by myself, so it took a couple seconds to take it all in. It was much different being on the field. I'm used to walking through the concourse growing up, but yeah, it was pretty cool looking down and being in a uniform and being here.
We heard that Derek Jeter is your favorite player, so no surprise there. Is there anything about his game that you try to emulate?
Yeah, I think watching him bring it every day, he gave everything he had every day, and I still look up to him now, just how he goes about different situations. And I hear some stories from Marcus Thames, our hitting coach, when he used to work with him. So yeah, I look up to him quite a bit, and somebody I'll keep looking up to for a while.
Logan, you come up to the big leagues, you know, it's exciting when you get there and you get to play around great players. You get to play with two of the best players in the game, in Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. What's that like? Who's nicer? Who buys dinner more? I mean, tell us about these guys.
They're both great, man. They're both great. Yeah, I mean, we'd be here all day if I told you every great thing about them. But they've been awesome. Shohei's treated me great. Learned a lot from working with him. Obviously on the catching side, he's so detailed in what he does. And Mike took me in right away. He was the first person I met when I debuted. And yeah, I mean, just taking me around and showing me the way in San Francisco, whether it's you know, having an off day with him and whatever it may be. He took me right away, and he doesn't need to do that, but he goes out of his way and does it, and I'm pretty grateful for it.
Okay, don't be afraid now. You can pick who's the nicer guy, because A, it's giving a compliment, and it's pushing your teammate to be a better teammate. Who's the nicer of the two? Don't be afraid here.
Hey,
you're in the trust tree.
You're putting me on the spot here, man. You're putting me on the spot. It's whoever I talk to most that day. Whoever I talk to most.
Okay, I got you. All right. Toe the line. I got you.
Fair enough. Okay, heavy is it on your head? And how much fun is it to be in that Angels dugout when you guys do hit a dinger?
It's a great time. It's a pretty cool story too. The thing is heavy. It is really heavy. I was pretty shocked when I picked it up for the first time. We got it in our home stand, and they actually overnighted it from Japan. I don't know if people know it and know that part of it. So yeah, they told them that Shohei wanted the helmet, and they got it here pretty quick. So it's a really cool thing to have, and yeah, it's pretty fun. We get to put it on.
So I heard last night, I learned last night that it's $1,600, right? The helmet.
I believe so.
How much was the shipping overnight? Because that thing, what does it weigh? 15, 20 pounds?
It is pretty heavy. I don't know how much the shipping was of it. I'll have to talk to Ipe or Show about that. But I mean, based off the feel of it, I'm sure it wasn't cheap. But I think they do just about anything to get it here in time.
Worth every penny.
No doubt.
All right.
So one last question before we let you go. It's time for Secret Santos. This is where we ask you to share a secret that nobody knows about you. And I would imagine that you could get away with something that's probably pretty easy. Maybe you could divulge something deeply personal about yourself?
Whew. On the spot here a little bit. I don't know if it's a secret, but a lot of people seem to be pretty surprised when I tell them I'm a twin. I have a twin sister. Completely opposite personalities. She's the fun one. She likes to hang out with a bunch of people. She's a social butterfly, but we're yin and yang. I don't know where I'd be without her. So yeah, that's my little fun factor secret.
So you're the quiet one?
I am. I mean, when I'm with my family, I'm myself a little bit, but I'm always trying to hide a little bit.
Well, good stuff, Logan. Thanks so much, and keep on doing good work. Congratulations on your early success.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it.
Coming on.
Thank you.
ホームランボールの華麗なキャッチと投げ返したボールもフィールド深くまで届く強肩。才能の片鱗を見せていたオホッピー選手。まさか当時の映像が再び脚光を浴びるとは誰も思っていなかったでしょう。憧れのヤンキースタジアムで選手としてフィールドに上がることができましたが、3戦目ではスイングした際に左肩を負傷してしまい途中交代となってしまいました。多彩な変化球と100マイルを超えるフォーシームを持つ大谷選手からの補給もそつなくこなし、強肩と打撃のセンスもありエンゼルスにとっては痛い戦力の離脱となってしまいました。軽傷であってほしいです。早く復帰できることを願います。